Hi, this is Sri with the 23 2023. What the kind of model ranking, in my opinion. The GT Jump 2, I think it was amazing in terms of what they tried to do. The pure React foam and those little plastic plate that provide springiness and the forefoot zoom pods and zoom strobe full length. It's great. But the thing is, like the shoe, also, it's pretty lightweight considering all the tech that's choked into it. Um, the thing is, in terms of fit, there are certain pinching points. If you lace it hard enough, you might get some blisters here and there. So for me, that's a bit of a problem. I think they try to go lightweight in certain areas, and those actually might be the chafing key suspects. Also, the cushioning. This setup, it's great when you're sprinting forward. Moving forward, you can feel it working with you. When you're rushing, chasing, or going on a fast break, it's great. You really don't feel like you're losing any energy. But when you're stepping backwards or moving side to side, it feels like it kind of recharges your speed a little bit, slows you down a little bit, and it feels like it's the reverse of what you feel when you're moving forward. So it is strange. It's jump, but it's more like absorbing your jump or reducing your jump or your second jump, I suppose. So I personally think that the heel react and those spring plate, it's great, but on the forefoot you will need to lessen the burden a little bit. Just have the zoom pods or just have a zoom strobe that goes all the way with the forefoot going down a little bit. Otherwise, once on foot and you're running forward, you feel there's a good balance, but you feel like there's, instead of an offset towards the forefoot, you feel like there's an offset towards the heel if you're on your heels and stepping and moving forward and moving backward a little bit. So that fatal wonkiness. It's a deal breaker for me. When I was running in this one game, I was just running forward and just going coast to coast and scoring all the time. Yeah, it was great. It felt great. It felt like I could do that for hours. But once you change the way you play a little bit to step back or move side to side, it's a little bit weird. A Trillion CX from Converse, the Converse BB Trillion CX. I think this is the best Converse Nike shoe that we've had since Converse and Nike joined forces, rather Nike acquired Converse. The CX foam is working nicely in the heel, so it's much better than those Nike shoes where you have nothing on the heel. They call it the Phylon or whatever foam they give. It's not as good as the CX foam. And the forefoot, they do have a Zoom Air, but you can see the Zoom Air, but you don't really feel it. It feels like just CX foam and all. Yeah, I really don't feel the Zoom on the forefoot. That's what that's what bugs me. But overall, this is a nice low to the grind shoe. Great design for Shai Gilgeous Alexander SGA. It's a beautiful looking shoe, lightweight. Everything is really nice. It's not really easily available out there. I don't know why. So yeah, weird, mysterious, non-existent forefoot zoom. That's what puzzles me. All Pro Nitro by Puma. Okay, but nothing we've not seen before, and it's actually more low to the ground and more minimal than compared to the first All Pros where they had the puck of boost in the heel and it was low to the ground. So an attraction is also nothing fantastic. It's also not that dust resistant. Witness 8, good shoe, very affordable, minimal sitting, but classic that works. It's cheap and nice. It would be great if they use kind of like a Cushlon for the forefoot instead of just Phylon, but still not too bad. So it's in the what the why not kind of category here. Ja1, I suppose this would be a really good souvenir to keep because it's the first signature of a very explosive dynamic player. Unfortunately, he's injured now. Hopefully he'll heal fast and be back next season. But it's very minimal. You don't feel the zoom on the forefoot. It feels like the Kyrie ones from like 20 years back. So what's the point in having a shoe from 20 years back with just a new name on it? But overall, it's a nice fitting shoe. It's very minimal. The design is pretty attractive and simple. Minimalism at its best. And also the price point is pretty affordable. A GT Cut 2, personally, I think it's got so much packed into it, but it feels like just a slightly softer version of Ja 1. So to me, that is weird. GT Cut is weird. They pack all this in and you just feel like there's a bit of a zoom in the forefoot and pretty much nothing else, and the heel is a bit mediocre. A Tatum 1, they look great. They're very lightweight. I think they worked hard to come up with a design that kind of reflects the player and his style and his image a little bit. holy, a lot of holes in this game. I don't know. Lightweight, flaky, flighty. So Tatum 1 is okay, but not great because that huge rectangular zoom in on the forefoot, it worked better in the Why Not 2s. It felt just as good, if not better, back then. This is also from close to a decade ago. And the heel, the foam, it's minimal. There's nothing there, and they don't even have an outsole for the heel. So that's a huge deal breaker for me. Zoom Freak 5. Not exactly a step forward from the Zoom Freak 4. Minimal, kind of like I would say the same thing I said about the GT Cut 2. This is sort of a mildly plusher, mildly softer version of Chow 1's. Traction's not bad. Everything is so not bad, but the fit for me, it felt a little bit of a off. The forefoot especially, that with the weird leather material that's kind of like domey. And yeah, it's nothing special.